everybody, and welcome to another episode of Nasdaq Spotlight. We are here live, continuing our conversations at the Microsoft Ignite conference. I'm your host, Anna Gonzalez, and joining me now is Ron Cameron, CEO of Knowledgelake. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Anna. Great to be here.
Tell me a little bit about Knowledgelake.
Well, we're an 18-year-old company, and we help the largest companies in the world capture, process, and manage the unstructured content that comes into their organizations every day. Millions of pieces of content. So you might may or may not know that about 80% of the information that lives inside of a company actually comes in unstructured form. So things like paper comes in. We help companies. We set up systems help them digitize the paper, and then also any other kind of content like word processing files. Excel spreadsheets, PowerPoint, any of the Office file types, plus a myriad of other electronic types of content. We help them ingest that, process that through an electronic workflow, maybe even use some the new technology, this RPA, with the bots to actually update their systems automatically, and then ultimately to store that for the long term in an archive system that's actually made by Microsoft called SharePoint Online. So
that's right, we're SharePoint users at Nasdaq.
Yeah, oh you are? Okay,
yeah.
Very good.
So what brings you to the conference?
Well, we're an exhibitor here at the conference, and which we have been for years and years. And we also bring a whole team, a lot of people down here on our team to learn. There's all kinds of information that Microsoft makes available to the community and the network. We've got literally hundreds of partners that are here also exhibiting and participating. And our world works in the world of Microsoft as an ecosystem. We all work together to help our customers. So that's why we're here.
So you mentioned 18 years in the industry, or with your company in particular.
Yes.
So if you think about like the original problem you were trying to solve, and then how the solutions have evolved, tell me a little bit about that journey.
Yeah, it's a really interesting progress we've made in 18 years, because it used to be, all the software was installed on the customer side, on premise, and it took a long time. And everything was very expensive. So everything used to be millions of dollars to get it up and going, with months and months and months of labor and effort. And through the evolution of time and the evolution of technology, the Microsoft platform of products, we can instantly deploy our software and instantly without any effort make that software readily available for our customers. So the cost is easily 1% or less than it used to be to get an equivalent system up and going compared to what it was 18 years ago. So the cloud is changing the world, as everybody knows.
Yeah, but it's just amazing to see it's impacting all these sectors, large industries, and then making workflows easier.
And making technology more digestible even for small companies. So you don't have to be a big company to afford what most vendors offer.
Right. So when you think about what are you working on now that excites you the most?
Yeah, there's really a couple of areas. One is this new thing that everybody's reading about all over everywhere called machine learning. So do you know what machine learning is? Because everybody's kind of struggling with that right now.
So if you remind me, machine learning is a bigger term than just artificial intelligence, right? Artificial intelligence is a part of teaching machines.
Machine learning is part of AI, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's the other way around. Yes. Machine learning is a part of artificial intelligence.
Yes.
And so we're trying to teach them to understand and learn and absorb data the way that humans do, marrying it, right?
That's really
in the same way that we understand.
Well, let me give you a really easy definition, okay? Because it's really simple.
Going.
And I think everybody in the whole world sort of has an idea,
right.
But it's just this. We have computers these days that can help, that can actually understand and identify things. And then the definition of machine learning is a computer software program that can actually identify something. It can observe it, and it can actually identify something and then learn from its experience. And that's machine learning. So as the software works, as it is exposed to whatever kind of raw data that it's given, okay, it can actually keep that data as a live user trains it. It can gain knowledge and do the job better and better and better over time. So in our world, my most exciting thing we've been working on it for 5 years. It's been shipped for now a couple of years. It's doing really, really well and having great impact for our customers. Is the ability for our software, when it sees a new document that comes in, external or internal, it can actually, it actually knows what that document is. It can say, hey, that's an invoice from a certain vendor. And oh, by the way, here's the total off the bottom, and here's the bill that has to be paid. And then it can issue an instruction to a robot to actually go automatically, systemically enter that into the accounting system, as an example.
Can I have that now, please?
Yeah, it's really handy, right? So it's not just Knowledgelake, it's the whole world. The whole world's being changed.
Well, and so how do you define unstructured content?
Oh, that's a great question. So, structured content is the content that's already inside of databases, and it's always born digital. It's content that, whether it's ingested off a website, it goes and lives immediately in a database. Okay, unstructured content is everything else. It's everything that's sitting in a file cabinet. It's everything. And how many documents do you have unstructured on your C drive or in the cloud in OneDrive?
I was actually really good and took the time to organize. I don't know the amount, but I at least know that it's living in folders.
Well, the rest of the whole world is a little bit of a mess. It's a little bit in disarray. So we help companies figure that out. So to take all of that sort of content mess that's out there and help bring that into a structured system and actually apply rules to it using the new machine learning and AI tools that are available.
And the automation, right, that comes from that will save so much time and energy.
Yes. Robotic process automation is it's a big new trend in the world. It's actually another thing that's going to change the world. Very exciting.
And if you could repeat that and say it to your boss, you're going to look just so much more impressive.
Exactly.
So that is an exciting picture of the future that you paint. So let's shift gears a little bit.
Sure.
So what app can you not live without?
That's a great question. So I travel a lot in doing what I do, and I'm a huge baseball fan. So I'm sitting in a sports bar a couple of weeks ago in Southern California, and I'm trying to watch the baseball game, and it's on a big monitor above the bar, and there's no sound, and it's really making me crazy.
Yeah.
And the guy sitting next to me says, "Hey, do you have the Tunity app?" I'm like, "No, what's Tunity?" And he goes, "Oh, all you do is you hold your phone up to whatever picture's on the TV, and it'll match the audio. It goes and gets the audio and pushes it to your phone."
Wow. So that's machine learning, right? It can recognize.
It is machine learning. Good catch.
Vision.
Yeah. So you take a picture of the screen, and it goes and learns what that was, and gives you pumps the audio right to you. And so now that's the last 10 days I've been using this thing like every day.
Right. So wherever you are, that makes a lot of sense.
Killer app. Love it.
What is the coolest tech that you use in the office?
Oh, it's got to be our new. Beam teleconference robot.
Oh, wow.
Have you seen these things?
Is that the one that is like a robot and the face of the robot is a screen?
Yes.
And it's a human on the
And you
screen?
can actually remotely drive it around your office. So it freaks people out when you're driving it down the hallway.
I think about that all the time. Like, if I could be in one location and just like drive my little robot around and show up to the meeting like, "Hey guys, sorry I was
Exactly.
late."
Well, like I said, I
got stuck in the office.
I work on the road a lot, and it's the way I can still attend meetings. And it's a little weird because there's Ron, pushed up to the conference room table with, and I can move my head around like the different ways and stuff. But think about it. I mean, it's really functional, and it's an example of technology that's changing our world. It's fantastic.
When you talk about the future of work, now are you the only one who has one, or are there multiple?
We actually have 3 of them, but they're available for anyone.
Oh,
so
right. So it's not your.
No, you can just plug into one and use
that
it.
Makes sense.
Like I said, you can drive it down the hall and go into somebody's office just like you're in the office. So it's kind of cool.
That is really cool.
Can't push the elevator button.
So what do you do when you're not working?
Oh, well, for me that's easy. I'm a huge baseball fan. So I follow the St. Louis Cardinals, and I've been busy the last 3 years. I'm trying to visit all 30 baseball parks, Major League parks. So
nice. That's a good goal.
Went to the Mets game 2 Fridays ago. It was number 17, so I'm getting down the list. So
awesome. That's a really good personal goal. So what advice, as we start to wrap up, do you have for the future generation that's watching this video and thinking, "I want to be in Ron's position one day"?
It's very flattering, but I would say I've made my life really simple by knowing that my primary job at my company is to actively seek the top people to surround myself with. So I seek out and find and hire and then retain the best employees in the world, because it's the team of people that do the work. So my job is to find the best talent and to make them want to come to work at Knowledgelake. And there's my secret for the future. It doesn't matter how smart you are as a leader. You're only as smart as the people you surround yourself with. So my trick is make everybody smarter than me. So.
Well, those are up on. Thank you so much for joining
Thanks
us.
for your time, man. I appreciate it very much.
And thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more interviews. We're just getting started here at Microsoft Ignite.